Okay, so here the charge of one electron is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. So we can say by simple mathematics that 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb is 1 electron. Then 1 coulomb is how many electron? So by simple multiplication, cross multiplication, it is 1 divided by 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. So it comes to 6.25 into 10 to the power 18 electrons. So this many electrons should be passing through unit cross sectional area in 1 second, so that we can say that 1 ampere current is flowing. If I say 2 ampere, then 2 into 6.5 into 10 to the power 8 and so on. Okay. Lastly, there is a device which measures the current. Can you remember the name? If let's say I am having a circuit and I exactly want to measure that how much amount of current is flowing through any circuit, the name of the device is ammeter. Through circuit diagram, let's say this is a battery, this is a bulb, this is kind of resistor, this is key. So circuit is connected, this is positive, this is negative. From positive to negative, the current is flowing. But in this circuit, if I want to measure that how much current is flowing, whether it is 0.1 ampere, 1 ampere, 10 ampere or whatever the value is, then I have to connect the ammeter. Now ammeter can be always connected in circuit in series connection. So to connect anything in series, we have to break the circuit. Let's say I am breaking it from here, connecting my ammeter. Ammeter will also having a polarity plus and minus, and in the display of ammeter we will be having the value of the current, whether it is 1 ampere, 2 ampere, 5 ampere and so on. Okay. So yes, as far as your topic is concerned, this is the basic understanding and basic discussion of electricity. Let us very quickly take one example and we'll conclude the topic. Okay, so example itself is given in your book. So the example goes something like this. If you open your book, the example number 12.1 is, the current of 0.5 ampere is drawn by a filament of electric bulb for 10 minutes. So here the value of current is given. The current I is equal to 0.5 ampere and from 10 minutes. Now in physics we have to convert everything in seconds. So 10 minutes is how many seconds? 600 seconds. So 600 seconds. And the question is, how much charge would have flown? So do you remember the equation? That is I is equal to Q by T. What we have to find? Q. So Q is equal to I into T. Now I is given, yes it is given. 0.5. T is given, yes it is also given. 600. So 600 into 0.5 is the charge which would have flown through the wire is Q is equal to 300 coulomb. Okay. So from this formula, if any two quantity, whether the current, whether the charge or whether the time, if any two quantity is given, then we can always measure the third quantity. Okay. So yes, that is for the discussion. Now after this discussion you will be able to solve, you will be able to answer all the question which is given on your book on the page number 200. Okay. So I hope you would have enjoyed the session. Thank you very much and take care of yourself.